Hello and welcome back to the Baseball Kingdom League. Halfway through Day 6's slate of games, we've had, I would say, two big results. The #1 Yoshi eggs, they've been leading the standings for most of this season. They fall in a heartbreaker at home against the Wario Muscles of all teams that earned their first victory of the season. The Bowser Monsters just recently went into Daisy's Cruiser and it came out with a victory. The Monsters are still alive in the wild card hunt. But now we have a game that has pennant implications and it also has some outside playoff implications as well. But the winner of this game between the Monarchs and the Knights will determine who will be in the driver's seat for the regular season pennant going into the final day. So a big game nonetheless. Taking the mound for the Knights will be Luigi. He is back as the starter, while Red Toad takes the mound for the Monarchs because Peach is not able to pitch today because she pitched 2 games in a row already. So an interesting matchup we're seeing right now. At least for the Monarchs, they are at home. But without further ado, let's get started with tonight's slate of games. So heading to Peach's Ice Garden. And now, the coin toss that'll decide it. Who will I control? As always, heads is the visiting team, tails is the home team. So without further ado, let's see what the coin's going to give us. Flip a coin.
It's tails.
So we get the Peach Monarchs. The Monarchs now, as they will play the Luigi Knights. All-star level, as always. And I will set the lineups up, and I will be back in a second, and then we can get this big pennant-deciding game underway. And here are your starting lineups for tonight's game. The Peach Monarchs, big change here. Red Toad making his second start this season. As you'll remember, he started the game against the Mario Fireballs and pitched pretty well. You know, did a good job, kept them in the game, and actually the offense did the rest and carried the Monarchs to victory in that one. Luigi back on the mound this time. Actually, I gotta swap some of these up. Yep, that's fine. Sorry, I was trying to make sure the lineup was all set the way it was, but yep, the Luigi Knights come in. They come in in the driver's seat. They are the only team with 1 loss this season. The Monarchs are 3-2. The Luigi Knights 4-1. A win here will put the Knights in the driver's seat for the pennant. But without further ado, let's hit next and see what we're gonna get here. First night game here at Peach Ice Garden. The Luigi Knights, they have really bounced back in a strong way since losing that opening game to the Yoshi Eggs. They have been a team that has been consistent both defensively and offensively. And they might be a team that can put it all together in the playoffs when the time comes, as Toadette is our leadoff hitter and will hit a ground ball that will be thrown out at first. Toad makes a nice hit, but that's right into the waiting mitt of brown Kritter. And now we got Peach at the plate. Hits a pretty poor hit there, and it's picked up by Green Shy Guy and thrown to first, and a 3-up, 3-down inning as the Luigi Knights will start out with Baby Luigi, Ashley, and Luigi to start off this game. Red Toad on the mound, his second start of the season, as that's a line drive right to the shortstop. Slow changeup goes for strike 1. That one is a well-hit ball. That one gonna go all the way nearly to the wall, and Ashley will get a double out of it, and now the Knights have an early chance to take the lead here. Luigi has a brilliant opportunity to drive in the run. Now remember, the Peach Ice Garden, very favorable to to inside the park home runs because of how big that outfield is. The wall isn't that high, but it is a very deep outfield. Now brown Kritter at the plate, 2 outs, so not a sac fly opportunity here, as that one goes right into the mitt of green Toad, and we change sides with the score 0-0 in tonight's game. Both teams eyeing that regular season pennant. The Yoshi eggs certainly left the door open for either one of these teams to step into the void and really establish themselves, as Petey Piranha gets great contact with that one, but that will travel foul. For the Luigi Knights, it's been a pretty fun ride so far this season. I think much like the Yoshi eggs, you already got a playoff spot locked up at the very least, at least a wild card. You know, pending other game results. Peach Monarchs, meanwhile, you have a game against the eggs on Monday on the final day, and you know, certainly if you win this game, it puts you into a spot to ultimately win the pennant on the last day in dramatic fashion. But that one's a pop fly, and that's a 1-2-3 inning as the Monarchs are unable to do anything. We go to the bottom of the second here now. Score still 0-0. Toad delivers a slow changeup, as that one is going to be into the outfield, but Peach is able to get in front of it before it does any more damage. Toad on the mound here. As that one gets by him, and now the Knights have another scoring opportunity, a big RBI chance with green Paratroopa at the plate. Now the Knights, they have to play the Monsters, which that will have a lot of energy to it, but right now that's a big hit going way deep into left center field, and it's off the face of Peach. What a disaster! And an error by an outfielder who does not miss. That was a fly ball that Peach had, and Peach ends up bobbling it, and that ends up costing them a run, and it could be a big run. And green Paratroopa can be happy there. Gets the RBI single off the error. As that one's another error off the ball there. And that'll load the bases up. So now 2 errors load the bases with green Magikoopa up at the plate. Exactly what the Knights wanted to start this game out with. Changeup goes for strike 1. Strike 2 there, is that one able to get into the batter's box. That one goes outside. Beautiful play there, but the bases are still loaded. So, force play at home. And that's what the outfielders should be thinking, trying to get out of this jam. Loaded bases still, with baby Luigi at the plate. Trying to throw it. Ooh, and they get the force out at home. Still loaded bases, Ashley at the plate. And they get out of it relatively unscathed. Only 1 run comes in off an error, though, by Peach in left center field. We go to the top of the third now. Score 1-0 for the Knights. Big hit there. Green Toe, that's actually a wonderful hit, but Baby Luigi and Light Blue Yoshi settle underneath it. Light Blue Yoshi making the catch there. But that one's a nice hit, as brown Kritter will get in front of that one and will throw the old man out at first. And that brings Baby Peach up to the plate, their weakest batter. And you wonder now, in a big out there. So, right now, if you're a Monsters fan, things are looking up right now because you want the Knights to win this game. And it cracks the door open just a little bit more for you. Ground ball to Green Toad. He throws it out at first, so Luigi is out. Brown Kritter And Red Toad hasn't been scared to pitch to him, and I say that as that one goes way, it'll curve foul. Is Toadette underneath that? You can never be too sure with these outfielders after their best outfielder just made an error that cost them a run. Toad pitches, that goes for strike 2. As that one gets away, and Green Drybone's able to get on base. As Yellow Toad makes a wonderful diving play on the ice, and they get out of that inning. So 1-0 still. We go to the top of the 4th here. Toadette to start us off here. Luigi pitches a nice one. That one's going to curl out there and will be caught by baby Luigi there in left field. And that now brings Toad up to the plate. Pitcher v. pitcher now. That's a nice hit that time. That one going to land, and that's the first hit of the ball game, I think, for the Monarchs. That one's a nice, good jump by Red Toad. Red Toad going to steal second and will get it. That one's a nice hit. It was a hit-and-run opportunity. It's a fair ball. Red Toad coming home, and he will tie the game, and Peach makes up for her error earlier on and drives in a RBI single there. Toad able to beat it out. And now we got a 1-1 ball game with 1 out here in the 4th inning. As that one somehow got... I don't know what happened there. Light blue Yoshi just let that ball fall. That one's another nice hit. Will they get to that one? They will get to that one. And they'll throw Peach out for the double play. So light blue Yoshi makes an error, lets that ball fall, but it's able to make up for it and throw Peach out at second for the double play. Green Paratroopa doing that crowding the plate business as Toadette makes the catch there in left field. Oh no, and Peach, what are you doing? And light blue Yoshi gets a double, so a couple of errors in this game. But teams haven't really been able to capitalize off these errors. Here we are in the bottom of the 4th, 1 out, as can Toad get something going? As Toadette will make the catch for out number 2. 1-1 still. As that is a ground ball picked up by Green Toad, thrown to first, and that is another out. And another inning where the Knights are held scoreless. 1-1 right now. This battle for the pennant match looking really, really good so far. Luigi winds, delivers. I don't know if that was foul, but Lakitu will call it foul. That one's a deep hit there, way into left center field. It looks like light blue Yoshi is under it, and he will get it. So, 1 out so far. Green Toad gets a nice hit. It loops as that one kind of turned the lights off in the stadium for a second, and that's out number 2. And Toadsworth hits one right back to Luigi, the pitcher, and that will be out number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the score still 1-1. Toad staying on the mound for the 5th inning here. Good pitch. That one hit well. That one going all the way back in deep into right center field, and Peach will be underneath it to make the catch. As that one is sliced down the third base line by Luigi. Beautiful job there. As Yellow Toad makes the catch at that shortstop position. So this turning into a game of who will blink first. Toad delivers the pitch, and that one's going to be a nice hit, and that one... Brown Kritter's speed will hold him at first, but now Drybones back at the plate here. He's got a little bit of power, so it'll be interesting to see how Toad pitches to him. That one's off the inside part of the bat, and that will go to the shortstop, thrown to first, and that'll be out number 3. So we go to the top of the 6th here. Score 1-1. Very interesting game here. Pitchers going shot for shot with each other, as that one goes for strike 1. That one's a nice hit. Baby Peach makes great contact with the ball. And we'll get on with a single there. These have been rare hits. And Baby Peach is going to steal. Can she get there? No, she cannot. So a beautiful throw there. And another big play. Brown Kritter this time. So Drybones gets the throw out at second, and then Brown Kritter comes up and makes a brilliant play at that shortstop position. So with 2 outs, top of the 6th here. That's a nice looping hit as Toad will get on first there. He's been absolutely phenomenal today. He has kept the Monarchs in the game, as now Toad will try to get the steal, and even with the good jump, Green Drybones is having none of it. So bottom of the 6th we go. Score still 1-1. Toad back on the mound. This is his 6th inning that he's going to pitch now. So that one goes for strike 2. That one, a grounder to the shortstop, Yellow Toad, who throws it to first, and that's an out. Toad been really getting him with the changeup. Says that one is a diving play. Beautiful job there, Green Toad, making the play, and the infield has done their job very well today. As that one gets by him, as I just say that. And now, with a man on, 2 outs though. As Green Toad makes another diving play. Beautiful job there. And it's just been his game. So 1-1, we go to the top of the 7th. Still anybody's ball game. It's just a matter of who's going to blink first. That one's a nice hit as that one gets through into left field. And Peach has got a leadoff single. And they're not going to test. Oh, wow. That one going deep. That one going... As Peach doesn't time the tag up and go properly. And Blue Toad is going to... They're just going to try to get a runner into scoring position. Because that's exactly what you want. And now Peach at second. And now with Yellow Toad at the plate, the shortstop. Luigi. Big hit there, delivered well. Light blue Yoshi is underneath it. And they're able to make the catch. A bit of confusion there between Baby Luigi and Light blue Yoshi, but they're able to make the catch there. So the Luigi Knights keep the game level at 1 apiece. Going into the bottom of the 7th inning, 1-1. Remember, winner of this game is in the driver's seat for the pennant. Good throw there, and that's out number 1. They're going to still keep it up with Toad. He's been playing very well today. As that one's a well-hit ball deep into left center field, and Toadette will be underneath it and make the grab. Facing off with Luigi here. That one a nice hit. That one going, and Peach with a diving play ends the inning. So with that play, we are still level at 1 apiece. 8th inning, here we come. With now Green Toad, who's had a couple of big plays at that second base position. Hits a looper. That one just a contact hit. And it'll be interesting to see if they test. They're gonna... And they can't test green dry bones. As Luigi now looks over at third, or first rather, and pitches a few times over there. As that one is fair, and that was horribly timed. And that was a horribly timed play. It looked like it was going to be popped up. Green Toad hesitated, and with that pop-up there, if Light Blue Yoshi can get to it, he will. We will go to the bottom of the 8th inning here. 1-1 still. No one has scored since the 4th inning. But Red Toad has kept him in the game. And that's a big hit. Brown Kritter. And Peach is underneath that, will make the catch, but Toad is still going, even after all of that. He now is going to be able to pitch his 8th inning if they can get this out. That goes just outside for strike number 2. Ball there. As Petey Piranha gets in front of that one, makes a wonderful catch. And we go to the 9th inning with the score tied at 1 apiece. Still anybody's ball game. Toadette to lead off here. That one's a nice hit, but Green Shy Guy comes in and makes a wonderful play on the ball. And the game's still going. Toad swings and misses for strike 1. That's a big hit. That one just out of the outstretched arms of Green Paratroopa, and Toad is on with a single. And that brings Peach up to the plate. Toad gonna try to gun it, and he won't be able to gun it. And they're gonna try to bunt it here. They do. And Toad is on second now, top of the 9th inning, 2 outs. Monarchs have a shot here. Petey Piranha makes great contact with the ball. That one going way deep. Is Light Blue Yoshi going to get to it? He will at the warning track and make a wonderful catch. And this game stays tied. So even with the steals and the shenanigans pulled by the Monarchs, they are unable to capitalize. We go to the bottom of the 9th here. Oh, we could be heading to extra innings again today. Knights take the field. Bottom of the 9th inning here. They're going to stay with Toad here. Big play there as that one is a line drive and caught for the out. As Green Toad makes a wonderful play for out number 2. He has been unstoppable at that second base position. He did have an error earlier in the game, I think, but he has put it up all together as Toadette is going to chase that one going way foul. As that one's a high hit ball way into center field. Peach is underneath it though, waves for it, and will make the catch, and we will go to extra innings with the score 1-1 still. We head to the top of the 10th, the Monarchs clinging for hope that they will get a shot at the pennant on Monday, as Green Shy Guy comes and makes a wonderful play on the ball. And the second basemen are playing well. They're playing out of their skins. Yellow Toad now facing down Luigi, who is not tired whatsoever, as that one goes off the face of baby Luigi, and an error out there in left field puts Yellow Toad at second, and a big opportunity here. As that one's popped up into the air, and the bunt does not work. As that now brings up an RBI chance with Toadsworth at the plate. Big opportunity here, a chance as Toadsworth makes great contact. But baby Luigi will snag it, and we will go to the bottom of the 10th with the score 1-1 still. Now remember the game earlier today with the Muscles and Eggs went to 11 extra innings. It'll be interesting to see how far this game goes, as the Monarchs will have to work with the top of the Knights lineup. Yellow Toad makes a wonderful catch there. The line drive is very effective, and now Toad, who has... As that one was a complete disaster, but Toadette was able to react in time. That one's a big hit there, as that one gets by Peach. Peach running for the ball. Toadette now running for the ball. Won't be able to get to that one. We'll throw it in. And that'll hold Luigi at third, so a big miss there brings Brown Kritter up to the plate. And the Knights have new life with 2 outs, bottom of the 10th here. Toad pitches a nice one. It's delivered. Toadette is underneath it. Will she get it? And will barely hold on. The ice cube almost drove in Luigi. Oh my word. And we go to the 11th inning now. 1-1. No one has scored since the 4th inning. So baby Peach now at the plate. That one going up the middle. And they're going to try to steal as that one's popped up in the air. And out number 1 has been made. So they've been trying to squeeze in runs when they can, as Toad makes a wonderful hit. That one is going to land. That one going to the wall. Baby Peach going to have to race home. And she will get home. And Toad, the pitcher, hits an RBI double to break the deadlock. First run since the 4th inning. And baby Peach able to get in. And now Peach and Luigi facing off here. Big lot at stake here, as that one's a hit by Peach. That one gonna go and land. And now Light Blue Yoshi is gonna have to chase this one down. And Peach coming home. Try to go for the inside the park home run, and it's not gonna work, as Peach does drive in another run to make it 3-1. And that one's a diving play by Green Shy Guy, and that'll be thrown. And the lead is gone now for the Luigi Knights. 3-1 is your score, and they're going to have to pull 2 runs back to force a 12th inning. Toad on the mound again. He has been lights out. And he pitches again, so another nice one. He is still tired, but the Monarchs, as they make a wonderful catch there, and now the Knights are down to their last out. As that's a diving play by Yellow Toad, and that will be the ball game. And the Peach Monarchs, in front of their home crowd, win a thriller 3-1 over the Knights. A wonderful game, defensive all the way through, and with that, the Knights dropped to 4-2 on the season. The Monarchs improved to 4-2 on the season. And ladies and gentlemen, things might be changing. The pennant race is still on. Toad is voted your MVP. Didn't have that much, pitched a hell of a game, pitched 11 innings. And they did it all without really their best runner with Toadette was kept in check. Toadsworth also kept in check. Blue Toad also kept in check, and Petey. So nothing was bending or anything, and they finally got it They finally got what they needed. So with that, the Monarchs improved to 4-2 on the season. The Knights dropped to 4-2. And the Monarchs will have a game at home against the Eggs. And that will most likely decide the pennant. Pending the Wilds game, it'll all depend on how that game turns out. But certainly now, the pennant is up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. It's anybody's to win here. Big win for the Monarchs. Not what you wanted if you were the Monsters. Now you're going to need a lot more help to get into the playoffs. It'll all come down to that. But the Monarchs win a big one, probably their biggest game of the season. They come out and hold the Knights to only 1 run, and they do a phenomenal job. As we look at the Luigi Knights here, most of the batting came from the middle part of their lineup with Brown Kritter, Green Dry Bones, and Green Shy Guy. Green Shy Guy had a lot of fielding there, but yep, team was kept in check for the most part. Green Toad made a couple of big plays, and with that, another game goes 11 innings, and the Monarchs come out on top. 3-1 is your final score, and the pennant race is heating up, and the wild card race is getting a little bit interesting here. But we'll see how all that pans out. We got one more game to play today. It's the DK Wilds as they travel to take on the Mario Fireballs. Should be an interesting game, but that will do it for this game. Thank you so much for watching, and when the next game begins, I'll see you then. Until then, take care.